The circular economy sounds great on paper. Recycle more waste, less grow green. But here's the uncomfortable truth. It's barely denting our use of raw materials. After a decade of hype, the EU's auditors report a 0.4% uptick in secondary material use between 2015 and 2021. That's rounding error territory. The European Environmental Agency says recycled material share rose just 1% since 2010, and the EU is more dependent on imports than a decade ago. Even plastics, the so-called low-hanging fruit, saw recycling rates fall over the last decade. The Netherlands, a CE poster child, hasn't cut raw material use despite 12 years of frameworks. Only about 6% of companies sit in the circular sector, and many rely on subsidies. Unsubsidized, they fold. China? Big research, big pilots, but most gains are efficiency tweaks in heavy industry. Wins are shallow ventures, fizzle growth stalls. Similar story in Sweden and Norway. Zoom out. Globally, circularity dropped from 9.1% to 7.2% since 2018. And we extracted as much stuff in the last 8 years as in the entire 20th century. Meanwhile, funding and publications on circularity exploded. On the ground, circular startups are struggling. Chemical recyclers, insect protein, vertical farms, circular fashion headline names closed or went bankrupt, even after massive funding. But the money isn't wasted for everyone. Big linear brands cash in on smart efficiency subsidies, electronics, fashion, beverages without actually shrinking material throughput. So what now? First, name the miss. Circular economy as practiced isn't lowering extraction. Second, pivot the goal. Foreground social justice and inclusivity and deliberately reduce the economy's total material flow. That means supporting repair, reuse, and sufficiency over shiny tech, and being honest about phasing out certain kinds of production, linear and circular, where the footprint stays high. This is a scale problem. Cities, regions, supply chains, and the people inside them. If circularity can't cut throughput and center justice, it's just branding. Let's make it real, or call it what it is.